Hey, let's get straight to it. So, you know what I'm saying? I was just sitting here reflecting and thinking about some shit, right? Like, I was just sitting back, reflecting and thinking about my life and thinking about like a lot of the decisions I made and um, a lot of the shit that got me where I am right now and in a mental space I've been in. And a lot of that shit had to do with me just not staying true to myself, bro. Like, you know, um, like if I could give somebody any advice, an introverted person, any advice, let's say a popular introverted person, any advice, I would say stay true to yourself. Like, man, it's so much bullshit out here, and at times, you know what I'm saying, like, niggas be seeking intellect. Sometimes you get lonely, sometimes you get bored, you know, sometimes motherfucker get a little horny, you call a little bitch dude, like, stay true to yourself. Like, all of that shit gonna happen in the midst. It's all gonna happen in the midst of you just going through life and you figuring life out. It's a journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody got all this shit figured out. Nobody got all the answers, but I'm just saying stay true to yourself because you could fuck around and lose yourself and fuck around and be doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no business doing. Not even saying it's anything that makes you ashamed or like um something that goes against your morals or your code of ethics. I mean, just shit that like isn't you. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I always like to use myself as an example. Um, like, for instance, like when I was 15 years old, right? I wrote a suicide letter. You know what I'm saying? Because I hated life at that point. And my cousin read the letter, and he just thought I was just writing like some dark letter. He didn't understand like what he just read, based on how I wrote it. I knew what it meant to me, but he didn't understand what he read. So, um, at that point, I kind of figured out like I got a gift with words, right? So, moving forward, you know, um, I heard an album that inspired me to wanna, what I'm saying, do what that music did for me for someone else. So, moving forward, you know what I'm saying, I got into writing music and doing music, and I fell in love with the process of creating music. But at no point of me doing music did I ever consider to ever be like a rapper. I never wanted to be a rapper. Like, I never wanted to be an artist. I never wanted to sell music. Um I never wanted to do like all the rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my goal was to only to communicate and help somebody else get through the dark times I got through in my life with my words. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, so fast forward to all these years later, I'm doing all of this shit and everybody coming around me, and I'm not really peeping game. Like, everybody coming around me because of my gift, like the gift I got with these fucking words and how I put this shit together. And everybody else looking at me like, oh, I'm a rapper. Oh shit, if I go hard at this shit, I can make it. When the whole time I wasn't being true to myself. Like, I'm doing all of this shit and all of this shit like artist type shit, when that was never the fucking reason I even started doing music in the first place. Like, it was never for me to be no rapper and get rich off of this shit. Like, I don't even charge for this music shit. I don't even make money for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my goal is to help another motherfucker get through them dark times that someone else's music helped me get through with my shit. You know what I'm saying? My words. I want to help somebody else get through them dark times with my words, like somebody else's did for me. So it's like everybody else is putting all this focus on me being something I knew I never wanted to be, but I wasn't staying true to myself. So I damn near fell for the trap, and the shit made me miserable. So if I could say anything to help a popular introverted person, I would say stay true to yourself. Do some shit because you want to do it, not because everybody else around you is pressuring you into being something you're not. Y'all ain't got to thank me. I said what I said. Sauce Lord shit.